Shalom, Israel. Out here visiting. Yes, I'm over here getting me some Harold's Chicken in Chicago visiting. Got the Beauty Supply open, Metro PCS, Aldi's, business as usual. And fried chicken as well. Yeah, so looking good over here. Whew. Like I said, it's been in the 40s over here in Chicago, man. It's 47, 46, 48. Cold, and, I just left the South. It was in the 80s, high 80s, 90s. And so I'm gonna be heading west after this. I'm about to be here in Chicago, doing my reset with my family, check on my aunties, and enjoy some downtime. This is what I don't like about where I'm from. This weather, man. I heard it was in the 70s. Enjoyable weather. This type of weather that they do the drive-bys in Chicago when it's warmer. Right now, they probably still getting shot in this frigid stuff. But this is cold to me. My blood didn't acclimated to the southern climate, so this is cold to me too. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you. This the kind of weather, like I say, people get shot in, but this not cold to my people here. Just got me some Harold's Chicken. Let me see. Finish this. Hold on. Yes, and I don't do all the live. I'm not too internet or computer savvy, so I don't do all the Facebook live. I'm pretty sure my daughter will show me if I needed to know. But I tend to just record it and then view it later. Hopefully one day I'll figure out how to edit it and this chicken hot, fill it through the bag, and figure out how to make it look a little bit more professional. There's a lot that I was staying in not too long ago, and they got pretty good security around here. But somebody's truck had got ran into by another truck. Gotta watch it around here. Somebody will run you over in Chicago, man. Nobody got insurance. They'll hit you and keep going. Hold that thought. Run into this store. This area here, they got a dollar store up the road. Got a gyro shop down the street. This is the one thing I do enjoy and miss about Chicago. Everything's conveniently get to. Even though this is so-called Corona season and stuff shut down, anywhere that Judah and Issachar and Ephraim is dwelling, we don't see no recession. And not to mention, we don't vaccinate. So, yeah, you can still probably catch it, not having taken that vaccine, but you're more subject to be a corona victim if you didn't took their poison. And in the store, I gotta throw my mask on. It's required. Ooh, stick my chicken up there. Find my mask. Give me a few essentials out of here. You got look at this. This is the truck stop. Look at this. Got a little mini liquor store up in here. Got your essentials. You know what I'm gonna get me for this year? I should get it now. Let me see if they got it. I don't see it. I was looking for that Mad Dog 2020 for the year 2020. Oh snap! I see my okey doke. Yes, sir. Y'all bear with me while I grab my essentials. Let me see. Sweet tea. Sweet tea. There it is. Okay. Trying to see everything on the stick. Got the ice. Niggas in skinny jeans with their ass showing. Oh, there we start. How you doing? And you got gallons of water and ice right there. How much are they? Do you know?
$2.
Okay. And how much is your ice?
Bag ice?
Yeah.
Small or large?
Small. Well, how many pounds is that small?
7.
All right. Can I get a bag of ice? I'm gonna grab a gallon of water. Can I get a bag large enough to put this in too? Thank you. Yeah. So got my ice. Got my chicken and my popcorn. It ain't too bad out here weather-wise, you know. I guess I'm just spoiled. But I do prefer some warm weather over some cold weather. I don't mind a fall, but I don't like no winter. What you about to do there, Esau? Get comfortably set back up in here. This thing was tripping the other day, recording sideways, and I don't know how to edit that, so I will be resubmitting that video once I figure out how to edit it and have it cropped right. It takes off my shoes in the back of my truck. I don't feel like walking with outdoor shoes on my truck, on my riggy rig. But I'm gonna show y'all what that chicken look like. You know how I do it. Don't do it right, you know? I got some buddies of mine out here from Chicago, just got out of prison, and I'm trying to help them get on their feet as far as showing them some avenues to get back in the population out here. Trying to show them the right avenue to go so they can be out of the way of this world. But they got to be willing to pay attention, because I've shared with them certain information. They ain't tapped in to get a better understanding of nothing. But the most I could do for them is to help them continue to eat, you know, instead of trying to resort back to these streets. I'm out here seeing my people just lost. Like, even if, you know, you look at with the corona, our people, this brother look just like my brother coming out of this truck with the Jordans on and everything. But you know, people tripping because in Chicago, our people is out here having house parties and carrying on like, you know, it ain't nothing going on. But it's to the understanding that, you know, you see it. We don't really see no recession due to our generationally dealing with oppression and not having. Not to mention with this zombie apocalypse they setting up, our people don't vaccinate. You know, some young people being parents for the first time, being young and just thinking that's the thing to do. Some of them have. I was in there just now having a conversation with one of the clerks there, and she was a dyke, but nevertheless still our people. And as we was going to get my ice, I was telling her about the corona and the people that's catching it. You know, they took that vaccine. And she was like, I said, you don't vaccine, do you? Look at that, by the way. This is Harold's chicken. Let's see if I got a Harold's bag. She was like, no, I don't vaccinate. My girl wouldn't let my daughter get it. Good for you. You know, like, yeah, you don't ever take nothing from these people. They ain't doing nothing for us of no good. Why would they have an interest in your health? So I'm about to be here waiting on my auntie, my cousins, and some of my guys from the block to return my call. So I can meet up with them and enjoy some good home cooking real quick. And some good company from my people. I don't mean to be eating in y'all face, but that's originally what my page was titled for. Roadmaster and Mills. When I first got my CDL, I started driving, I was realizing how much I was eating and what I was eating. I said, man, I'm gonna do a page dedicated to like being a food critic. That's originally what I started my page for. And lo and behold, excuse me, the Most High led it to sharing His truth. This is called Harold's Chicken. Famous chicken with mild sauce. You get the mild sauce and they put it on your fries. They put it on there respectively. Now they got a Harold's Chicken they just put in a suburb of Phoenix. I heard they were no good. And they put one in Atlanta, Georgia. And I ate that one. It was not good. Got to get your Harold's Chicken from the Chicago area. Even the one in Indianapolis is good. But don't mean to ease in y'all face like this, but yes I do. Back to helping out my friends get on their feet. You know, I think about these curses. And what my guys don't know. And the situations they done been through in this life, in this world, under them, being many of them lost their life. And good number of them lost their freedom. And family members. You know, whether it be a brother, a cousin, a father, a son, uncle. When you look and see that greatness of that power, of that punishment, you even got some cursing God behind it. Those type of people, though, anyway, they all they value and they worth is in what's right in front of them, and their kingdom. They ain't worth the understanding to be obedient or repent or just pay attention and be grateful for what the Most High has done. If anything in life was easy or worth having, everybody would have it. And that would be the understanding or the blessing. I'm grateful I'm not cut like other people. That makes me appreciate myself more. Because if I was average in the aspect of what I can see and what I understand, it would be no reward to me. I don't get caught up in people that don't understand me or the Most High. Just show you their level of ability to think outside of what they're conditioned to. That's all that shows, and a lot of those people don't even have social skills to deal with what they are stuck on stupid with. They can't even get along with the people in their circus. Y'all ain't gonna get to see me eat the chicken because them fries be so good. Like I said, let me show you. This how them fries come. Then you don't let them oversaturate the fries with the sauce. They just glazed on there. Now they will oversaturate your chicken and your fries. Have everything soggy and floating. You gotta tell them put it on there moderately. You want your chicken fried hard. That's chicken fried hard. Crispy. See that? All praise to the Most High. I'm able to enjoy stuff like this without feeling the ills of this world around me. Just something this simple I'm grateful for that I can enjoy. I hadn't been here maybe 5 months. Chicago. And like I said, I love my city, I love my people. And this is one of the things, not even reflecting back on the old times, just to sit back and enjoy a meal and not having to worry about carrying my gun all the time, watching my people and everything. This is the blessing that I feel. This is my testimony. I don't feel threatened around my people. Now, mind you, I don't go and be where I know I shouldn't be. I ain't about to be letting somebody lead me to hang out somewhere where they ain't even trusting me. But for the places that I do move around with, my guys, they family, my family, places I frequent, I don't feel like I used to be on the normal to carry a weapon with me, just to be protected. Once I came out of this world, I ain't gonna say once, because I never even paid attention that I became comfortable with moving around and wasn't watching the streets the way I was before I got woke. I still watch the streets, I still watch my mirrors, everything, but I'm not expecting. Back when I wasn't woke, I was expecting something. It was always gonna happen. And you ain't just gotta being in this world in that life. And like I said, speaking on being in that life, I wasn't actively always doing something. It's just being in the environment. You can get it from anywhere. You can get it from an oppositional person. You can get it from the police. That's the biggest gang out here. The police. And I got family members that are police, but you know, you don't go around, you know, dropping names and stuff. Especially if you doing something, you know. But even when I did get jammed up having police in my family, I didn't find it necessary to drop no names, you know, because I was getting legitimately jammed up just for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. But you know, nothing ever came of it. It could have been a lot worse. I did have one situation though. A friend of mine, this is when I was in high school, many years ago, but a friend of mine shot like 8 people in broad daylight. I'm laughing because I'm just remembering how that whole thing went down. I didn't know about it when it went down, but the next day I went to school and a lot of my guys wasn't in attendance. And I heard through the streets what had happened. So I started moving around. What it was, I was in high school, I was gang affiliated. Well, I used to park my car in neighboring blocks to avoid somebody vandalizing it or getting possibly, marked, shot at it, whatever. So I had my car parked on a street that a lot of people didn't travel on. It looked like a residential neighborhood. It was around the school, but nobody would ever thought, hey, somebody parking over here, when they moving this way. So anyway, that's how you move around in the streets. I'm in school and I'm figuring out why my guys ain't in the class. So I exit the building and I'm going up the back street from the school by the track. And this was before cell phones. And I jump in my car, pull around to this street called 79th, and I come back up Racine Avenue, and I pull up in this fish market called Solomon's Fish Market. I don't think it's there no more. And I had paged my guy, or he had paged me, and I was pulling over and using a payphone to call him back to see where he was at. And as I'm at this payphone, I'm looking over my shoulder. I see a car speeding up the block. But before I could do anything, run, it was the police. Jumped out, snatched me up. And I didn't know what my guy had did. I had just heard about it like moments ago. So I didn't really have no verification. I didn't know nobody got shot. I just heard that I heard he had shot some people. But I got no details. I didn't really know. So I was calling to see another one buddy if he was around. Matter of fact, I think it's the one who just got out of prison. And they snatched me up, they cuffed me, put me in the back seat, and we driving. In the back seat, on the driver's side, is one of my rivals. I'm a vice lord, he was a GD. And I'm like, they got me handcuffed in the back seat with this clown. I know he telling, but what is he telling? I'm just looking at him with my cuffs on, like, man, he wait till we get back on in traffic. Man, you over here working with the police. I ain't even thinking that I'm in danger. I'm just looking at him like, we and you got something in common. They don't like neither one of us. When we get out of this situation, I'm gonna have you dealt with. I ain't realizing they working together. So I'm driving in the back seat, and we pull up in the alley. And they creeping down the alley, and as I was talking smack to this dude, I didn't know that Okay, in my ignorance, I could have thought we were both going to jail because I know he was involved with the guys who got shot, meaning them was his guys. I'm just thinking maybe he got caught with a weapon or something. It never dawned on me that he's in the back seat with me with no cuffs on. I'm cuffed up, he not. So when we start creeping through the alley, the passenger cop was turning around looking at me. It was something sinister going on and it still wasn't registered. So this dude, when we pull up in the alley, he started doing like this, like yeah. Like, wait a second. So they stopped the car, opened the door, pulled me out. The real big buff ass cop, these are 2 black officers. He started putting on leather gloves. This fool Brian, he at the trunk of the car. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaning up against the side of the trunk. And I'm like, man, what the hell is y'all about to do? And I know what's about to come now, because I ain't got my hand, I ain't got use of my hands. This dude putting on gloves. I'm about to get whooped. I'm trying to figure out who gonna hit me first. All praise to the Most High, man. This old lady was on her back porch. It's the alley, then it's a backyard. You know how you got your fence, your chain link fence. Backyard. It's a garage here. Up against the house is a porch. She was bringing her trash out to the back porch. And this dude hold me by my shoulders, about to deliver something to me, face, his jaw, whatever he was about to do, he's about to connect. She said, what y'all about to do to that boy? Nobody saw her. I didn't see her. And they looked, just threw me to the back of the car, and back in the car. Drove me down to the precinct, And dude went down there too. I guess he was about to give a statement or something. It was Brian. I don't ever know whatever happened to that dude. But yeah. Got down there and don't think that I didn't get beat. They had me and a couple other my guys down there at the precinct already. And what they did is they handcuffed us to the wall. One arm to the little hook in the wall. And they just went around, knocking the snot out of us. I ain't gonna lie. I was snotting, sneezing, bleeding, crying. Yeah, them getting beat under restraints. Yeah, I ain't above that, but we had nothing to tell. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know nothing anyway. You know what I'm saying? So they would beat me for the joy of it. And man, that dude hit me so hard in my chest. That one cop knocked the wind out of me. Still remember that to this day. I didn't know when my breath was gonna come back. I had only had the wind knocked out of me when I was a kid, and that's when I came down a slide at a playground, and came off the slide on my back and went into the air and landed on my back and knocked the wind out of me. And I hadn't felt that loss of air since then. And that's a scary feeling. I've heard of people who've gotten shot, and the impact from the gun is so great that they get that effect too. That can knock the wind out of you. That can also take your life. But nevertheless, this is my city. These are my people. We in the belly, Negroes, Latinos. We in the belly of the beast. For people not to identify with who we are out of these scriptures, this is their kingdom. They we got Uncle Juans and Uncle Toms that don't want to identify with their people and their struggles, or because they're in the world, they don't want to attach to that reality. This is their kingdom. Like I said, I'm not proud of the curses, but that just shows you us being a stiff-necked people. We, in a recession, we'll party and buy Cadillacs. That's how you know spiritually we are people that don't, our souls know this ain't it for us. We make the best out of what we can, and we're not spiritually, we're not attached to this world like this. Meaning, what they go through, they say a recession. Man, Instacart is still selling tacos. They ain't missed a heartbeat. They the only ones out here right now on lawnmowers doing landscaping. You drive across these states like Oklahoma, Kansas, Iowa, they got these casinos. The casinos are shut down. But you know what I see when I ride by? I see a pickup with a trailer on the back with some lawnmowers, and guess who own them? Ain't missing a beat, man. All praise to the Most High. So, with that, man, my chicken getting cold. Just wanted to let y'all see some of the truth of who we are, where we from, and what we experience, and how it relates to us as a people. Nobody else can identify with those curses. And that ain't, like I say, ain't nothing to speak proudly of. But you got some people out here, they want so bad that's of us, that want to be accepted by Esau, the Gentiles, these Edomites, in their world. They didn't resort to do many things. You know, you look at Sammy Sosa, bleaching his skin. You know, these are people that's insecure with who they are, that they envy what these other people in this kingdom got. And even some people are attacking in comments, you know. Those people's character that do that, they want to walk us away from our God, because how they feel. You got to let those people be. Like I say, and even for our people in this world that don't want to see the truth. And you got to let them be. You can share with them the truth and everything. Hey, we all got different lanes, you know. Don't let nobody take your God and your truth away from you. Not for this world, not for that nice shiny red apple they present, or none of that, you know. And even with the understanding of our journeys. Like I say, I started off with certain understanding from GOCC and everything. And even if this your first time of getting some kind of level of truth and you learning it through me, which I'm not a teacher or a preacher, I'm simply sharing. But if you getting that first bit of information, this ain't the all, the end all. You know, you might be getting something here. This could be just the latest greatest thing. Same with them. They was the latest greatest for me. And I don't take nothing back for what they showed me. The 12 tribes of Israel lost and found video in the GOCC versus the Rabbi video, that solidified it. But like I say, where they error at, I can no longer give so much praise to that. I thank them for what they did and moved on, you know, and I still watch some of their material that's relevant to understanding and getting a remnant of truth from them. And like I say, the same for anybody that's coming here getting some information and some truth. You know, I could error in some places. You know, I'm not a teacher, but what I do know and what can be proven, I will share. Period. You know, if some people get offended by what God is revealing through what I'm sharing and everything, take that up with the Most High. You're not gonna hurt me by not subscribing anymore. I don't know what that's supposed to do. You know, go where you need.